Hi guys, welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be working with the Venus 3 palette, and obviously this is the look I created. It's a bit of like a cranberry eye situation, but that's the palette that we're working with, and so far I actually kind of like how it looks, even if I was a little skeptical at first. So anyways, let's get into this. Let's get into my review of it, and I hope everyone's having a happy and wonderful Friday. It might not be Friday when you're watching this, but it's Friday today. And I'm never up this early doing my makeup. It's like probably 8 a.m. And I'm never up this early doing my makeup. So yeah, I'm a little tired. But anyways, if this is content that you enjoy seeing, please thumbs up the video and subscribe so that I know. And I'm just gonna get straight into the look, okay? Cool. Alright, so I already have my brows and primer on. I just need to set the primer. So I'm gonna do that real quick. And for my base, I use the Becca Ultimate Coverage Longwear Concealer. It's a little early for me, like I'm not this much of a morning person, so I may have difficulty finding things. Okay, here we go. It's literally only like 8 o'clock, but that's early to me. So I'm just setting. Alright, so that looks nice and set now. Whenever I drink dairy, which includes this, I like have to clear my throat more often, if that makes sense. I feel like it's almost like a residue that it leaves. Anyways, so today I'm using the Lime Crime Venus 3. And it does have a mirror, that's cool. I have had this for a while, and I've like swatched it and stuff, but I haven't used it. So I'm a little excited to see how that goes. So as far as creating a look with this whole palette, it's damn near impossible, because if I'm not mistaken, I think this one is a matte shade, so I could use like these two matte shades, this one and this one, but the rest are all shimmers, and then other than this dark matte brown. So it's kind of a weird mix of colors, which I've noticed Lime Crime does a lot. So it's like, it kind of just has you sitting there like, what the fuck am I supposed to do next? I'm gonna go ahead and put my moisturizer away. So I'm gonna get my color switch out, and I think I want to just grab a brush and kind of like go right in. So this is a BH Cosmetics 12 brush. I don't think that they sell these individual brushes anymore. I think that they're different brushes now, but whatever. So I'm gonna dip into the shade Dreamy. gonna take the shade Bliss, and that's the one right here in the bottom. And I'm just kind of placing that underneath where I placed our first crease color, Dreamy. I'm kind of trying to focus this a little bit more downwards. There was like this dead piece of skin that like would not move. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this brush out just in case. I gotta say, after using those 2 matte shades, there's only one more. But I do want to put a nice shimmer shade on the lids. I really like this shade Beam, but I feel like it'd be a little bit too light for what I'm doing right now. So I think I'm just gonna use that as a highlight. And I think I'll go in with Rapture as my lid shade. So let's see. Alright, so the only shading brush I could find is kind of big, if you can tell. But I'm just gonna use it to pack on that Rapture shade in the front, like 2/3 of my eye. Ooh, that's a nice pretty color. I almost don't even want to go in with a darker shade. I was gonna use that dark brown that's in the corner, but I don't feel like I need to. I feel like this is a nice mix of colors as it is, so it's like, why add anything to it? I mean, I could, but I'm not really feeling it today. What's today, Friday? Yes, I think because I have to take my Friday meds. So, yeah. So my liner did not come out even remotely even. Besides way thinner. I think I can probably fix it without ruining it. I think if I just add a little bit. I mean, I didn't all the way fix it, but I added a little bit to the tail end of this one. So hopefully that does something. So now from lashes, I kind of want to go with these again. These are the Kala Volt lashes in the style winged. And they're they just look like that. Alright. Yeah, I can use these. So let me get some stuff over here. I've got some glue on a lash, just waiting. It's for my right eye. I'm just so irritated that like this side didn't come out like identical to this side, but at the same time I didn't do what I normally do, which is where I draw the lines first and then fill it in. I kind of just did the wing and then did the same thing on the other side, which I literally never do. And now there's something in my eye. I don't know if that was like a real thing in my eye or not. I'm gonna start with my other one. Alright, next I'm gonna focus on the face, and so for primer I'm using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I've been trying this product out ever since I first tried it. I don't know, I was kind of whatever about it, but I actually kind of like it now. It really does sink into the skin and kind of fill in your pores so that your foundation just kind of sits on top of that base. And I know that sounds kind of gross, so it's probably not like the best description I could give of it, but it's kind of like just a perfect kind of like cream to cover up, or at least in my experience, like fade really deep pores that you have and that you don't want showing in your foundation. But yeah, I've got a lot of acne scarring and stuff, so this is actually kind of nice. Okay. Wow. I can only imagine, like, if you had naturally like nice skin, like what that would look like on top of this. So for foundation, I'm using The Ordinary again. I'm giving this a third try, and I'm gonna put 3.5 pumps on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna start blending it in. Concealer, I'm going to use the Becca Ultimate Coverage Longwear Concealer, and then to set it I'm going to use the AOA Studio Perfect Finishing Press Powder, and then I'm also going to use that powder to set my face. So just aside, so now I got my concealer on. These are just the main places that I would highlight on my face. You know, the chin, Cupid's bow, nose, and under the eyes, of course. This concealer's got like a really thick consistency to it. It's very much like the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, except that one doesn't have an applicator, but this one does. But as far as like thickness and like how hard it is to blend out, or not hard, I should just say there's a lot of coverage, so it takes a little bit to blend out. But yeah. So I'm just gonna set that real quick. So for my face, I'm going to use my Heavenly Looks Wand Ball Powder Brush. This is brush number 8 of the It Cosmetics range. If you are interested in their brushes, they're amazing. So I'm just going to set my face. And I haven't used a pressed powder to set my face in so long. So I don't know like how long wearing this is. But if I need touch-ups later in the day, then I guess I'll know. So next things to do, I kind of I'm gonna use my butter bronzer, but I'm also gonna find a blush. Let's see. We're gonna use the Sephora one. This needs to be cleaned. And for highlighter, I'm gonna use this Colourpop one. So, first things first is we're getting into the bronzer. If I can even find my brush. Okay, found it. So, I only have that much left, and then I need to go buy more. But I'm using the butter bronzer to just lightly contour my cheeks and my forehead, and then I put a little bit under my jawline, just like that. Sometimes I'll kind of connect the two because I do have a big enough face to do that. So let's see. So for blush now, I'm going to not overdo it. That's my promise to myself. And I can't even open it. Okay. So I'm gonna be using my another IT Cosmetics brush. It's the Live Beautifully number 2. I believe that was 227. It says Flawless Blush, but the 7 is kind of like rubbed off. So I'm just kind of tapping in here, tap off the excess. And I'm just gonna using that for both sides. And for highlighter, I'm going to go into this Colourpop Designer Collection highlighter in the shade Horse and Carriage. And I'm just gonna do that and do that. And I'm also going to use this as my inner corner highlight as well. So let's see. I just kind of like tap it in there. And then I kind of blend it with whatever shade I've got going on the lid. Oh, this eye is like watering and it's like literally trying to like make this look terrible. Okay, hang on. Where the fuck is that brush? Okay, fuck it. So So that is it so far. Let me just clean the foundation off my lips. So the first thing I'm going to do for my lips is apply some KAB Beauty Lip Oil. I like that. And then over top of that, I'm going to apply the Rimmel London Stay Glossy High Shine Lip Gloss. And it doesn't appear to have a shade name. Oh, it's called Blushing Bell Grapes, whatever that means. So I'm just gonna put this on top. Okay. I noticed the Rimmel one is kind of one of those sticky ones, so I'm gonna keep an eye on that. But other than that, this is the final look for today. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do mascara, so no, it's not. This is the look minus mascara. So I'm going to take my Urban Decay Perversion mascara. And I'm just gonna do So I was gonna put some like more shadows on the under eye area, but I kind of decided I was just not gonna do that and just leave it kind of top heavy the way it is. I do think it's still a very pretty look. But anyways, as far as my feelings about the Venus 3, let's get into it. So everything worked. I mean, I can't say that this palette didn't do its job. You know, I created a very pretty eye look with it. I feel like it's very simplistic. I feel like, you know, if you have another pink purpley toned palette, you could probably recreate something like this very easily. So I don't necessarily know if the price justifies 8 eyeshadows that don't really all go together. So there are a couple different looks you can create with this. I just find it personally to be limiting, so that's just my issue with it. But it's not a bad palette. It's not like it did a terrible job. It's not like it like had no pigment. Like, it actually built up to like a really pretty eye look, and so I kind of can't wait to do some more close-up videos and pictures, just because that's me and I like to see everything from every angle. But this was pretty much the only new product I tried, other than maybe this AOA Studio Perfect Finishing Press Powder. I'm gonna give this a go throughout the day. If I need like touch-ups because I'm looking oily in one area, I'll go ahead and do that. And I would like to see how long this initial application lasts. So maybe, hopefully, I won't have to do too much touching up. But yeah, that's about it for today's video and today's palettes. So I am just going to say goodbye to you all, and I humbly ask for you to like this video and subscribe if you want to, and if you don't want to, then that's fine too. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.